What's up? It's the Incurable Collector, and I'm here to talk a little bit about Articulated Icons, the Feudal series. Now, this is a project that's been crowdfunded, it's been kickstarted, and it's being produced by the guys over on the Foosh. It's a super articulated, sentient scale adult collector line that's taken its inspiration from those covert agents and mercenaries of 15th century feudal Japan. We're talking about the ninja. Now, the figures will be highly customizable with swappable and interchangeable parts, and they'll come with all kinds of weapons and accessories, just a bunch of extra stuff. The figures themselves are being offered in a variety of options, from the single pack ninja to a 3-pack armor builder set to the deluxe ninja. They'll be available in red, black, and white. It's also been teased that a possible ninja in blue will be available at some point as well. So there'll be plenty of options to choose from. Now, if you follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, you know that I've been super excited about this project from day one. You've seen me be posting and sharing pictures and news, just trying to generate as much interest in the project as possible, just trying to make people aware of it. Because essentially what we have here is a line of action figures that were designed literally from the ground up by fellow collectors. So they're figures by collectors for collectors, and that's genuinely a cool concept. Not to mention the design team behind AI are not only collectors and fooshers, but they're also Gentle Giant studio employees. They make toys for a living. It's what they do, it's their profession. They've done prototypes for everyone from Mattel to Hasbro to Funko to DC. So there's no doubt that these guys know how to build a quality figure. And it's pretty apparent by looking at the prototype for the AI team, it's pretty much unwilling to sacrifice or negotiate or compromise quality for the sake of cost. Now, I know there have been some concerns about cost by collectors who are on the fence about backing this line, and understandably so, but try to keep in mind a few things. Now, if you collect Figma or Figuarts or any other high-end collectible line, you're paying a premium, right? And that's because of the quality of the figure and the lower quantities being manufactured and distributed. Marvel Legends, which is a line I see most often used as a price gauge for articulated icons, is mass produced by the thousands. Those high quantities, the sheer volume of product being made, that offsets the cost per unit substantially. Now, by comparison, articulated icons are being manufactured in limited numbers without the volume to offset per unit case cost, and sold directly to the consumer. The Kickstarter, though, the Kickstarter is the key to the line's success. Without it being successful, these figures will never see the light of day. The Kickstarter is what affords them the means to conquer the biggest challenge in getting the figures made, which is the tooling. It's very, very expensive. I mean, it's a legitimate hurdle to overcome for any third-party line, especially one like this that's inherently ambitious. I mean, there are a lot of parts and accessories that need to be tooled out. Over 160 individual components that make up all 11 figures and all the accessories combined. Also remember too that the Kickstarter, they take their cut as well. They take out a percentage of the funding total for their fee, plus a cut of every pledge on top of that. So this is all factored into the price of ninjas as well. But at the end of the day, the point of this Kickstarter is not to make the Foosh staff and the AI team filthy rich. The point of it is to support the project and help get the ninjas made, and subsequently get them on our shelves where they belong. The potential of this line in the future is endless. But it starts with you, it starts with us, it starts with the community getting behind it and supporting it. And trust me, this is a project that warrants support. What they're giving us is a high quality, well-made, super articulated action figure that complements other lines we already collect. You can take these figures, you can pose them, and display them with your Marvel Legends, with your Figuarts, with your Figmas, with your Massive Universe, whatever you like. They'll complement all those lines. So they're figures by collectors for collectors. Show your support.
What's up, y'all? This is Boog Nice, and I just want to kind of piggyback on my man Incurable Collectors segment. He summed up everything so nicely and so eloquently, but I just want to touch on a few things and give you some information on some things that we working on. So if you're into comic books or manga or anime, you know that the basic design of a ninja is something that is pretty standard across the board. And like he was saying, you know, these figures are going to be able to go well with anything that you have in your collection. So that's one point that we really want to drive home and get people interested in the line and get people to go out and support the Kickstarter for this line. This is something that A.C.B.A. is in full support of. You know, we have a good partnership going on here with the Foosh and with Articulated Icons, and we want to see these things come to fruition. We need everyone in the collecting community to get behind this project and to go out and support the Kickstarter as soon as possible. It's just a little over 2 weeks left before the Kickstarter comes to a conclusion, and we want to at the very least reach the minimum goal. We are over halfway there. So I mean, at the very least, if 1,000 more people back the project by getting a basic Ninja 3-pack, then we will be there. But what we're doing right now is just trying to bring this to the YouTube audience. We've been on Facebook, we've been on Instagram going hard for the past couple of weeks. We're just trying to spread out a little bit. And we actually have a couple of more options out there that we're trying to explore. And this is really, at this particular point, it's just like guerrilla marketing. So I'm going to talk to you right now about something else that we're trying to do to actually bolster some more sales and hopefully get more people to back the project and more people to get involved. I want to encourage everyone looking at this video to visit the Kickstarter and to just pledge at whatever amount you can afford. And one thing that I really want to stress is that you actually don't have to put the money up right away. The way Kickstarter works is that you pledge a certain amount and you only pay if the Kickstarter gets fully funded. So as it stands right now, again, we have over 2 weeks left for the Kickstarter to be funded. You're not going to be charged right away. We still got a Friday coming up this week, and we still got another Friday coming up. So 2 potential paydays away. You can definitely go in and say, listen, I know that I can pledge $90, or I know that I can pledge $100, or maybe you have the funds to go all in. Again, the top priority or our main focus is to get people to just pledge straight up. But what we have going on here is we put together a raffle of sorts to get people more excited. What you just saw was 4 custom sets that we put together based on a Devoted Legion pack, which is pretty much the all-in set for the Kickstarter. We broke them down into 4 pretty equal packs that have some very nice deluxe ninjas and basic ninjas and a cutout pack and flight stand. So you can see we've named them. This one here that you see is Lotus. I'm just basically breaking them down one by one so you can see them better. I know it might have been a bit of sensory overload seeing all 4 of them together. And then you got Crane right here. Again, a mixture of different things. Each one is going to have a cutouts pack and some flight stands though. And basically what you can do is you can purchase a raffle to try to win one of these sets for as little as $2 or as much as $10. So this is some incentive for somebody who doesn't necessarily have the funds to go all in, but it's also actually good for somebody who does have the funds or who has gone all in or who has gone in at the mid-range. Here you see Mantis, again, a nice Ninja 3-pack and the wall mountable base. And one of the stretch goal items there, the things that you see that are blurred out are some of the stretch goals. And again, the cutouts and the flight stands. But again, $2 for 1 entry, $5 for 3 entries, $10 for 7 entries is what you can do. And we're encouraging people that have already pledged to actually still buy a raffle. And we're encouraging people who have not to do the same. And then this is the final pack, the Dragon pack here. You have 2 stretch goal items, the flight stands, the cutouts. All of this information is all over the net, all over Facebook and Instagram, and all the information that you need will be in the underbar. Again, we want people to come out and pledge, but we also want as many people as possible to enter this raffle. And I'll give you the specific information on how you can enter the raffle. All you need to do to enter the raffle is figure out which pack which package you want to buy your raffle for, if you want to do it for Lotus, Crane, Mantis, or Dragon, or if you want to do one for each, or if you want to do 2 for one and 3 for another. It doesn't matter. However you want to do it, all you have to do is go to info.articulatedcomicbookart@gmail.com. You're going to use that email through PayPal and simply write the name of the package that you want to buy the raffle for in the notes field. That's it. Do not write anything else. Absolutely don't write raffle. Don't write anything else. Just the name of the pack that you want, and pledge your and donate your amount, and that's it. Very simple. Real quick, we're going to be doing a poll on Facebook as well, so look out for that. We're going to be polling everybody to see which stretch goal items people want to see unveiled first, or which ones they want to see the most. So look for that to pop up on Facebook. We want everybody to get involved in that. I can't stress enough how tremendous this partnership could be, and the possibilities for things that we want to do with the Foosh and with articulated icons. I mean, think about specific or specially designed cutout packs for the ninjas, and different flight stands, booster packs, and box art by A.C.B. artists on the packaging for the ninjas. So much. Alright, I'm not gonna talk forever. I gotta get out of here. This video is probably about 10 minutes anyway. Just want to remind everybody that the A.C.B.A. World Championship Tournament for 2015 is coming up next month. This is the last week of signups, and we want as many people as possible to sign up for that. So get that done as well.